Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. We're going to start working on an Edison Home long case, and I'm going to be a lot more detailed on this than other previous videos to show you really what it all takes of our other video we talked about. When you look at this cabinet, this is a long case home. The decal is in killer condition. The finish is immaculate. It is dirty, but up here on the lid, you can see all this is dirty. We're going to look at, if you're buying a phonograph, you need to do this. The edges aren't beat. This hasn't been run into things. All the way around, these edges are really nice and rounded. The locks work. I already checked the locks. We have two pieces on the inside, the metal that go down this way through a slot, and then you have the lock here. And this lock is like this, so you pull this up. Yes, this is corroded. This needs to be re-nickeled. On the other side, you have to clean it before you read it. Yeah, I'll have to clean it, but it feels like rust. On the other side, we have the same lock, but you have to look at it. This one's bent out. We'll have to bend this back in and preset it all. When you take it apart, you'll see that we have all the original, this greenish blue stain that they did on them before they shellacked them. Everything looks nice. These are what I was talking about. This slot locks the lid in place. These all have to be taken apart and cleaned and polished out. All the decals for 100 and some years old is all in really good condition. This has this piece here to here is a shaver attachment. This piece right here of the shaver attachments comes off with this screw, and they're lucky to have this here. Usually this piece is missing. The back rod's not rusted in place. Also on these early ones, you have this roller. This is why I like early stuff. You have this roller right here. It doesn't run on the casting. So this roller hits the rail and it rolls down the road just like that. It makes it track very well. It's a lot of fun. Now what we'll do is we'll look at it. I have a video on how to tighten this up. This one's tight. So you're going to pop this open, and that's extremely tight. It shouldn't be this hard to open up. But look here. Just like the Triumph, this is all worn out, so this has to be remachined. This piece here has to be redone at 60 degrees so the two bearing areas meet. The lead screw, you're turning your lead screw and you're looking at it. Nobody's beat it with a hammer. It's running well, very nice.
Is that pulley warped?
No, that pulley's not warped. We have a little fading like somebody did a wash or something on the bed plate here, but we can fix that. See if this comes out. You open it up, and this is the first thing you do on a phonograph when you open them up. If you're looking at like an Edison Home or something, you look at this piece of wood right here. There's no oil stains on that, which means the machine probably broke and then they just put it aside in the attic or someplace and never ran it. This is immaculate, absolutely immaculate. No oil staining at all. We have a little bit right here that goes across, but we don't have gobs of it. We're also, when you're doing these, you're also making sure that all the screw heads are the same. All the screw heads are into the lock systems here. And there was one little problem. This is the corner piece like this, but look at the condition, the green tinge in it. This is wonderful. It's missing the lift part to the lid right here to hold it. It's a screw. That'll all get replaced. Now to the illustrious long case home motor. We look at it. This secondary gear here is pressed on, and it shouldn't turn like that. It really fits right here. So we know this has to be replaced. You should replace this just in case, because we're looking at over 100 years old. We have some rust. Bearings look good. These are tight. The felts look good. Governor looks good. We'll give it a spin. Uh-oh. Now, here's the thing about pot metal on Edison's. Watch the pulley.
Wonky.
It needs a new pulley. You see that? That's totally out of round. Just a minute. The shaft's a little bent, but when I look at it, I can see it. It's warped. You'll see it go this way. And these are just things you have to look at. Go, oh, what's the cost going to be here? What's the cost going to be there? But everything will be wonderful when we're done. I like pointing this out, and that's my tip for the day.